Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is Attack on Titan episode 85 or season 4 episode 26. So in this episode it seems like we're getting into a bit of conflict at this port, at this harbour, where the team are trying to get onto this boat and fly off to go and attack Eren, but Flock is holding things up. As you'd expect, Flock is doing Flock things. Like I said in the last episode, I think this might be where Flock dies or Flock is like taken out of the story permanently, just because I think his portion of the story has been fulfilled now. I don't really see what he would contribute after this once the attack, the final attack on Eren is actually happening, you know? I feel like what will happen is this episode, the next few will get this conflict and the show is going to end right before the attack on Eren, isn't it? I can just see it coming. So before we get into this, be sure to check out the Patreon. Over there you can find a full-length time-based reaction for this. So you just sync up your own footage and you can watch along with me. You can also find polls so you can vote for what's next, because Attack on Titan is coming to an end soon, unfortunately. And you can find early access to other shows. There won't be early access for this because, of course, I want to get them out as quick as I can. So let's just jump right into Attack on Titan. Okay, so someone's scouting out the situation. It's funny they're calling it the flying boat because they don't have a word for plane. Yeah, look for survivors and loads of stuff you can use it for. Yeah, so this is a kind of a stealth mission. I do hope we see Annie again in her Titan form. It's been so long. And maybe we'll see Falco transform as well. See his jaw. Traitor. Okay. Is that a traitor amongst our group or a traitor in Flock's group? Yeah, Levi and Peak are going to be a problem. Like getting Levi onto the ship. Yeah, it's true. They can't maintain it. So they need to kidnap someone to be able to fly it, yeah? So they really need to capture everyone here to stop the boat being blown up. Can one of them transform into a Titan and pick it up and run off with it, essentially? Yeah, but I feel like it's a situation where you have to. Annie's got the conviction to do it, but she's not as emotionally attached, you know? Yeah, there isn't really a way to do it. It's kind of the greater good, you know? The moral dilemma. I don't know, because they were brainwashed for so long. Oh, is this Reiner realizing that's why? Yeah. So Reiner and Annie are taking on all of this responsibility? Yeah, so Haji's ready to do it. Yeah, the longer they wait, the more Titans are going to rumble. They're already across the sea. Oh, yeah. I don't think Yelena really has that much information though. Wow, he's really going for it. Oh, what has got Magath so spooked? Like, why would Yelena ever know that anyway? Because she was all in on Zeke. How does Yelena know? Hmm.
卑劣なマーレそのものである自分自身
Yeah.
直視することを恐れたからだ。
He finally sees it. Oh, they have to help anyway, right?
着せられることは間違っている。世界の憎しみを一身に背負う言われはない。
Everyone's been burdened by the world's hatred, you know?
揺れた愚かな歴史を忘れることなく後世に伝える責任は
I love it, this moment for Magath.
愚かな行いから目をそらし続ける限り地獄は終わる。
Yeah, you need to actually be able to reflect to make change.
頼む。我々の愚かな行いに
断ります。
Ooh. Okay. Ah.
あなた方はただこの島に貢献してくれればいいので、イズルの優秀な技術者がここにいるわけです。
Okay, so there's a lot of people here.
何が変わったとお喜びなのでしょう。これでパラディ島は安泰だとお考えのようでしたらお気の毒に。
Yeah, there's always going to be internal conflict.
もう変わらず同様の殺し合いを繰り返すこと。
身の程をわきまえることです。
I think Flock's the one who needs to know his place. Oh, okay.
鎧と一緒だ。海を泳いで逃げた。早くしないと逃げられる。今すぐ飛行艇が必要。
Oh, okay, so Armin does have a plan, pretending to be on their side essentially.
なんとおにゃんこぽんを殺したんだぞ。
アルミン、飛行艇はあそこだ。
Is Flock actually gonna fall for it? So Armin's saying that Peak and Reiner have already left. They're gonna blow it up.
今すぐあれを取るんだ。
海に逃げたマーレの残党をその飛行艇で追うんだよ。落ち着けよ。お前たちがマーレと来る。
Oh yeah, so they kind of know.
手を止めたらこの島はどうなるんだよ。
この島をまた危険にするわけないよ。当たり前だろ。よかった。
Not showing their faces.
どうした？起爆装置を外したぞ。
Yeah, the look on their faces gives everything away, right?
フロックがアズマビトの整備士を素直に渡して。
Yeah, I think Flock's the hardest one to convince.
成功すれば無用な血は流れない。
I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off without any bloodshed or conflict.
南へ逃げると分かっている敵を追うなら機関車を使った方が早い。
So why did they come in horse? Yeah, there's holes in the plan. There were her gunshots, but that didn't look like it was Flock's doing. Someone was getting up off a chair.
フロック。
Oh, who's that flying in? Mikasa, of course. Flock's making a getaway.
ミカサ、アルミン、これ。
What are these two gonna do? Are they gonna blow up the boat or are they gonna attack?
だったらもうイエーガーハウス殲滅。
Ooh, who was that? Yeah.
ついてこい。
Oh, this guy's gonna blow it up, yeah.
おい、なんだ、やめるんだ。
Ooh. Is Armin gonna have to transform then? He can control his explosion, right? Look at his teeth, they're all mangled.
一緒に土地を増やして売おうって言ったのによ。こんな。なんでなら奴らは存分に暴れ。
Yeah, but it's all lost if they lose the boat, you know?
逃げ場のない地下にこもるつもりか。
And Reiner's in here as well, and he's transforming, okay. Finally gonna see the female Titan after all this time. A good distraction.
なぜこうなるんだ。
Always leads to violence.
暴力を奪うことはできないよ。
Levi's looking a lot better. He's sitting up now. It seems like might be able to fight eventually. And he's back. Flock was right by them, right? It's so weird feeling like supporting the female Titan and the armor Titan being on their side for once. Back again, back with the kicks, you know, all of Annie's classic moves. It looks like they've got a 3D model for her, but there's a few 2D drawings in there as well. Daz is hesitating, it seems. Okay, Armin's just recovering, healing himself. I don't know if Armin would kill him though, because Armin has killed before, but not like face to face like that. So Traitor, it means this whole friend group, okay. But we can't watch the world burn. Connie's had so many great moments the last few episodes. And Connie was the one to do it. Ooh.
誰かが自分の手を血で染めないと。
What a moment for Connie though. Okay, so that was episode 85, the return of the female Titan after all of this time. And I never thought I would be on the female Titan and armored Titan's side here, you know? So this episode is named Traitor, but the traitors really were the non-Jaegerists, our squad essentially. It makes complete sense for the title. I was worried there was going to be a traitor amongst our group, you know, but it doesn't make sense at this point for someone to betray them now. I don't think. If it was anyone, it would be Yelena, McGaff, or Nyokapon perhaps. But like, we've got this group of like our main characters. I can't see anyone betraying anyone at this point. And then this episode, just a great moment for Connie. Connie has just had so much development in the last few episodes. Some great moments. He's the one willing to kill at this point. I mean, he was willing to kill before he was willing to kill Falco. So he's the one who did it. I think for Armin, you know, as I said, Armin has quite a big body count, probably the biggest in the whole show, but he hasn't killed anyone like face to face like that, only Titans. So he hasn't like killed a person face to face in the way he was just then. So the flying boat is secured safely, but we still don't know what's happening with all of the mechanics who can actually service it and fly it. Onyokapon can fly it, but they do need some of these mechanics on their team to be able to make a move, you know. Flock is actually unaccounted for at the moment because we saw he was flying up and then Annie and Rhino transformed behind him, but we didn't see where he was after that. So he is still a wild card. He's been a wild card this whole show, you know. But I am wondering where he is this exact moment. What is he up to? Because he could be heading to the boat as well. He has thunder spears, I assume, so like he could still blow that up. There's still a possibility. It's not like 100% ensured that we're still gonna be able to fly this plane, you know. And at the start of the episode we had this great moment with McGaff. You know, he was begging them for forgiveness essentially, and he's finally kind of come to terms with the kind of Malayan brainwashing I think they all have at this point. They all know both sides have done wrong. We did see at the conversation at the start, you know, Mikasa, Connie, Jean and Armin, they don't want to have to kill anymore, but this is what it's come to, you know. It's kind of for the greater good. They're going to have to kill some Jaegerists in order to be able to stop Eren and get on this boat. Is kind of for the greater good, you know. At this point I don't think there's much they can do convincing wise, talking wise, that would stop anything. But we did see, you know, Annie and Reiner, they were saying it's partly their responsibility because they started all of this mess essentially, so they were willing to kill. They didn't, you know, Annie especially, she's kind of detached from the situation. She doesn't have the emotional connection to some of these Jaegerists. Like, she wouldn't know who Daz is, right? So, like, this moment that happened between Connie and Daz, you know, that probably wouldn't happen if Annie was there, if Annie was the one to do everything. And of course, you know, I wasn't expecting this plan to go smoothly at all. It just makes more sense storytelling wise for it to go wrong, and we get a bit more action going on here. There's only 2 episodes left of the show, right? So, you know, not a lot of time. I don't know if it's 2 or if it's just 1, but if it's 2, you know, next episode maybe wrap up everything here and then start the journey to go fight Eren, you know. And yeah, I think Flock, this is the end for him, I think. Yeah, I think Flock's story purpose has basically been served at this point. So I think that's everything I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.